else can we start when talking about the MX-5 other than its handling? It's what's made this car an icon for over 25 years. It's one of the few vehicles that seems to know what you want to do before you even realize it. And for 2016, it is still there. In fact, Mazda has amped everything up. Turning, throttle response, and braking all seem to happen a little bit quicker now. And also still with the MX-5 is its soft ride. Now, usually having a soft suspension in a sports car is a no-no as it produces body roll. And in the MX-5 there is body roll, but in the hands of a skilled driver, it allows you to play with the weight transfer and get the most out of this lightweight little car. But for those of you who are familiar with the MX-5 may be saying, yeah, but this is everything the old car had as well. Well, there is one major difference: weight. Weighing in at 2,332 pounds, the new MX-5 is some 261 pounds lighter than the 2015 Grand Touring we have here to test against it. Both cars wear the exact same tires, have similar sized brakes, and wear upgraded Bilstein shocks. But after a few laps around the AutoGuide test track, there was a huge difference between the two cars. Now, we assumed the new 2016 would be faster, but not this much faster. It clocked a lap 3 seconds faster than the 2015 model. On a circuit that only registers about 1.5 minute lap times, that's a big difference. Alright, I know what you're thinking. The new car is faster on the track, but is the thrill gone? After all, for 2016, it now has electric power assist steering. And I must say, that is probably the weakest part of the new car. It just can't compete with the old hydraulic system in the 2015. It's not to say the new system doesn't steer that well or is lacking feel, it's just the old car is so good and it just tells you everything the car is doing that it's really hard for the new electric system to compete. Regardless of the steering, everything else about the new car feels a little more sharp. The old car is heavier and you can feel it. And despite the engine having more power, it doesn't rev as freely and speed is slower to build in the 2015 MX-5. Now, the engine does sound a little better thanks to the intake resonator, but the exhaust note in the new car is a nicer sound. And this year, comfort in here remains the same for better or worse. Headroom and legroom are pretty much identical to last year's model, even though the car has lost over 3 inches in total length. The sacrifices have been made in terms of storage space. The trunk is smaller, and inside here there's no glove box and there's no door pockets like in the old car. And the drink holders are way back here. But this is a sports car, so who gives a f***? And being a new model, of course, the interior is a lot more modern. There's new technology available in the MX-5, such as blind spot monitoring and lane departure warning, and finally, USB ports. A nice added bonus with the new car is how easy it is to close the soft top. Now, every MX-5 Miata has had the same basic soft top closing procedure since the car was introduced. It should allow for a single arm to close the roof while sitting in the driver's seat. As the owner of a first-gen MX-5, I can tell you this wasn't the easiest thing to do. And even in the 2015 car, it takes quite a bit of effort to try to close the roof with one arm. But in the 2016 car, you simply pull this lever, grab the roof, and it closes with no effort at all. One of the biggest misconceptions with the 2016 MX-5 is that it's slow. Now, reading the spec sheet and seeing it has a new engine that only makes 155 horsepower, I can see where that train of thought comes from. However, it is really quick. The old car made 167 horsepower, but rest assured, the new MX-5 is the fastest Miata ever made. Yes, even faster than the turbocharged Mazda Speed version. To prove it, I am going to drag race the new car against a 2015 MX-5. And no, not this heavy hardtop model, but a 2015 Sport that has the soft top and the 5-speed manual transmission. This was the lightest way to get an MX-5 in 2015. Tipping the scales at 2,480 pounds, it features a 14.85 pound per horsepower power to weight ratio. That is better than the new car's 15.05 ratio. So, am I crazy, or will the new car actually outrun the old one? There's only one way to find out. Let's race. All right, I'm in the 2016 MX-5, and to my left I have the 5-speed 2015, and to my right is the 6-speed 2015. Let's see who wins. A little bit of wheel slip off the line, and I'm a little bit behind the 6-speed, but now I'm just powering right past him, and the 5-speed's nowhere to be seen. I don't think he's got a good launch, but this car just powers away from the old one. This is the part of the video where you're expecting me to say, sell your current Miata and buy the new one. Well, I'm not going to say that. What I'm really going to say to all you first, second, and third generation MX-5 owners is keep your car and buy the new one. Because what's better than one Miata?
Two Miatas.